There we go. Alrighty, got post. Why did I go to that page? I want to screen. Send that shit everywhere. Excuse me. We are live. Where the hell is Donald? And I will continue to ask that like I don't know where he is.
Fuck him, man.
That's what I'm saying. He's always there when you don't want him, never there when you need him. I think I got everything. Oh shoot! Oh sugar. I ain't do the podcast. I'm all discombobulated, yo.
His downfall.
What? Oh, that man Albert Pujols retired. This is his last ride.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I piss both of y'all off with my top 10. They said I was crazy, man. Mm. Oh yeah, that's the topic I forgot. Drew, I need you to go away.
No, Drew, stay for the support. Yeah.
Like, I don't like that guy. I do not like that guy. Oh yeah, no, I got 2 minutes to get in here, or I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna get real upset.
Jameson Williams hype train is it's gotten out of hand.
Mm-hmm. And I like it. Get off the Drake London train.
Mm-mm-mm. You gonna go to one of these sorry ass quarterbacks, man. That shit make me sick.
Having Winston on the ball.
Throwing it at his feet like the bum he is.
Not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
It is. Hold on. I'm about to get some fun. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. All right. Why is Drew still talking about that draft?
You know he horny for drafts, son.
That boy need help. But yeah, let's get this show on the road, man.
Sip. Yeah. Yeah. Sip. Huh? Yeah. Big bet. Tell me what you niggas really know about big tech. These niggas be swines, might as well be made of pig flesh. Might make an appearance, but that shit just for the quick check. We the jiggy niggas in the city, bitch dipset. I just made a play and I got double back. In a day, what you make in a month, I'm making double that. I can make the money come easy, I'll never fumble that. I might fill the tub up 100s and take a bubble.
Yo, 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 yo. We are here. We are back. Welcome to another episode of 3-Way Deal.
It's two
Let's
way.
go. What'd you say?
It's 2-way deal.
Oh, 2-Way. My bad. It's 2-Way Deal right now till
Third
Don
is
get here. But we're going to hold it down. He going to be here in the next. You want me to be honest or you want me to say something nice?
Just don't.
I got his location, so I can tell you exactly how far he is.
Just don't say nothing. He's he's ass, man. He's ass.
It's all right, bro. It's all right, bro. I got a couple of little mini topics we could talk about for a nice little 10 minutes to give him time to get here, bro. It's all
All
good.
right.
Yeah, we got a little bit of stuff. But yeah, I'm Grizzly Gray. Forgot to introduce myself. Got my co-host with me, my man, Mr. On Time, Mr. Always available. Because
Mhm.
the best ability is what?
Availability.
My man.
Call me the Joe Thomas of podcasters.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, man. We need
Mhm.
availability, consistency. We like it. But yeah, we got good topics here today. The main topics that we're gonna dive into are we're gonna talk about the Final Four preview. We got the wide receiver market frenzy and just how the latest extensions that wide receivers have signed, the big names have kind of changed the market going on forth. We're gonna talk about the race for first place in the East, and we're gonna give our top 10 QB list, and then we always gonna end it off now with our new segment of start bench cut. We got a good one for the guys today. So we're gonna start off with one. We're gonna start off with one topic. We're gonna start off with we had the change in the overtime rules in the NFL. And just to go over them right quick, basically the change was instead of the first team, if you got the ball first and you scored a touchdown, the game's over. Now, field goal or touchdown, the other team gets the opportunity to score. After that, if both teams score or the game is still tied, next team to score wins. And if a team gets the defensive team on the first drive gets a safety, the game is over after that also. So how we feeling, man? A lot of people saying that is whining. A lot of people saying that it's more fair. How we feeling about that, man?
It's stupid, man. It is so stupid. There's three phases of football: offense, defense, special teams. You have four quarters, right?
Mm,
You telling me the extra quarter, I score, then I have to give somebody else a chance to score after we already played four quarters. Nah, man. I I don't like it at all. It's too much like college. It's just
mm,
no. And I mean it's only for the playoffs. It's only for the playoffs. And let's be honest, the reason they made that rule was because the Chiefs and Bills game. Everybody on the planet wanted to see Josh Allen get back out there. I mean, I did too. But Josh Allen's defense, the number one
number
defense
one.
in football,
Number one.
had 13 seconds to not let Mahomes go 48 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And they let it happen anyway.
Two plays.
Two plays.
Two chunk plays.
They deserve to lose that goddamn game. They couldn't get off the field with 13 seconds left.
That's bad.
Mahomes and them boys are great, bro. It was just Mahomes to Kelsey. Them two are Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Andy Reid's excellent play caller. They got all that stuff. When you know they have to get a certain amount of yards in 13 seconds, it shouldn't happen unless some fluke shit happen, like tip pass or some shit. They was just regular plays. Just give the ball to Travis Kelsey, like 48 yards in 2 plays. That
it's
rule is it's very reactionary, and it's reactionary because they only did it for the playoffs. And it just if they did it for the regular season, games would be not they would go longer because I mean, what's a possession more? But that's another possession. Players could get hurt. Another possession, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying?
was
So I'm not a fan of it at all, bro. Like not even one bit. Play some goddamn defense, man. Strap up.
I think the NFL also did it for another reason, not just because like the complaining or I guess the quote unquote fairness of it. I think that, it also ties into, the money that can be generated and just because, it's a longer game, could be a better game. That means, more numbers, more money coming in. So I think they might have did that also on a financial, aspect of it. But I definitely agree with you. I'm not a super fan of the change of itself. I I kind of I mean yeah, I like the fact that both teams get opportunity, but you had opportunities all 4 quarters that you just played.
Hey, you had 4 quarters to win the game. Why do you need another possession after somebody scored?
You were
Scored a touchdown. Field goal, fine.
yeah.
I am a fan of not ending games on field goals. I hate kickers. I hate them.
Shut up.
They stink. Shut up. I hate kickers. I can't stand them. So I'm not a fan of games ending on kicks. So I'm cool with that. You get a field goal on your first possession of overtime. Cool. Then the team gets another shot. I went down there and scored a touchdown. Nah, man, game over. I just gamed your ass, son. It's over.
How you feel about it, Don? How you feel about the overtime change?
It's something the Chiefs been tried to get into the league. And now when the Chiefs win from it, everybody else wants it in the league now. So you feel me? It's just monkey see, monkey do. I don't have a problem with it. More offense, more touchdowns. Fuck it.
And I think it's hilarious that now that the Chiefs don't have Tyreek Hill, and now that offense, everybody's assuming isn't going to be as dynamic anymore. And rightfully so. You should assume that
I
now they
wouldn't
get
know
this
about
rule
that.
change. Now
Andy
you
Reid
lose
still
that
Andy Reid.
dynamic part. Once you wanted that, you really wanted that rule change. Now you lose your dynamic part of your offense. Now
They
you
ain't
can't.
gonna need overtime.
Now you're really not ready for a shootout unless Travis Kelsey.
No, they'll still be
Let's
ready.
Travis Kelsey go back.
Nah, they gonna still beat ass, but it's all good.
Yeah, they'll be ready. They just
Andy
not
Reid's
going.
still there,
They
brother.
just not going to put the fear of God in you like they
I
used to.
mean,
Tyreek was out there. That's
Trust me, Andy Reid was winning 10 games before them niggas. So
yeah, it's fine. It's
no,
fine.
I know, definitely, but I'm talking about just shootouts in them clutch modes. Like you don't have Tyreek Hill. I'm not sure anybody else on that team makes that play.
Nigga, nobody else in the league does what they
Exactly.
do. Not even on the team in the league. So
Exactly.
you can't
That's all I'm
replace
saying.
him.
Buffalo's
But,
jumping.
but see, this ain't about the Chiefs. This is about Josh Allen.
Oh yeah,
That's what I was about to say.
This is
Buffalo
really-
jumping for joy right now.
Everybody was sad as shit. Oh, Josh Allen had one of the greatest playoff games ever, and he did. He really did. But again, Josh Allen had the number 1 ranked defense on the other side, and them boys couldn't get off the field with 13 seconds. And could you imagine your quarterback having one of the greatest playoff games ever, and then your third string wide receiver catching 4 touchdowns and going for 200 yards, and you lost? Bro, that's insane. That's fucking insane.
All right, but I got another topic for you guys right quick just to get it out the way. So a legendary baseball player, he's on his last ride, Mr. Albert Pujols. I just want to, give a little bit of accolades. A 3-time MVP, 2-time world champ, 10-time All-Star, former Rookie of the Year, 2-time Gold Gloves, 6-time Silver Slugger. Got a batting title, 3,301 hits, 679 home runs, and a 297 batting average.
Mm,
Three of them in the World Series.
mm, one of the all-time greats, man.
One of the all-time greats right there, man. Y'all got any words to say about him, man? Anything y'all want to speak on it, or just shed light on, just because we don't talk about baseball a lot. So, just speaking on
Well,
a
you
guy
know what I'm
like
saying?
him.
He's one of the all-time greats, one of the best hitting first basemen ever.
I'd say top three hitters I've seen in my lifetime. So
Oof, I don't know, man.
he's in there. There's no way he's not. The machine?
The machine. Okay, so we've seen Ken Griffey, right? Seen a
Barely.
good bit of
We
Ken.
barely. We seen the
We
back
saw
end.
a little bit of Ken. We saw a little bit of Barry Bonds.
I get Barry. See,
You,
mine's is Barry.
Miguel Cabrera,
Yeah, that's mine. Mine's is Barry, Pujols, Cabrera. That's the three best I've ever seen.
Vladdy or Pujols,
Pujols,
Frank Thomas or Pujols.
Pujols. Frank Thomas did juiced up.
Who cares? That steroids are good. Who cares? Who cares, man? Manny Ramirez or Pujols.
Manny was my guy, but Pujols clears him.
Okay.
I was a big Manny guy though.
I was about to say Mark Teixeira, but that's easy. Pujols.
Nah, that's too easy.
Yeah.
It could have been Hamilton, but he crashed out so horrible.
Oh God, Josh Hamilton was special, son.
Yeah, he was. He was a guy.
That's the
Josh,
worst
my
way
man
to
got
do it.
clean and was just raking shit, boy. I really like Josh Hamilton, man. Who else I'm trying to think of? Said Vladdy already. Did I say Vladdy?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Vladdy could hit a ball in the dirt. You could roll that shit to Vladdy and he hitting home run, brother. That nigga used to swing at everything. He's the funniest hitter I've ever seen in my life. Shit.
The machine, man. The machine is number one. He ain't number one, but he's number two.
I'm trying to think. I'm probably missing somebody. We ain't see a lot of Chipper.
You gotta think we would once we were born.
David Ortiz?
No.
I'd probably take Pujols over him too.
Yeah. You gotta think. Really, the power hitting era just ended when we was born.
Yeah, when we was watching
prime steroids,
Mhm.
everything's going out the park.
Ain't
Now
no
we got
Mark
elite
McGuire's in this era.
Yeah.
Now we got good hitters now, but the pitching nowadays, the shit is looking crazy. You can't hit nothing no more.
I mean, listen, niggas got 96-mile-per-hour curveballs now. So what you supposed to do with that? Like seriously, he's 90 feet from you. What you supposed to do with that?
Yep.
Might as well just close your eyes, brother. Swear to God, this shit's
Right.
crazy. But yeah, shout out Albert Pujols, man. Definitely one of my dad's all-time favorites. That's for sure.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. All right, last mini segment before we get to the big four segments we got today, man. Got a little mini segment right here. Just blowing smoke right here. I just want to ask you guys. I see some headlines and some things going around the NFL. So I just got two topics that I want to ask you guys. Are they blowing smoke about it? It's just about players getting moved in the NFL. First one recently, Mr. Lynch, GM of the 49ers, said that he has no intentions of moving Jimmy G. He has no intentions of trading him as of right now because he believes that Jimmy G is a very good player. And the reason that he really hasn't been traded yet was that no formidable offers have been submitted.
Yeah, because I think that's most because he's still hurt. But
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
That's
I don't think they really want to keep him. I think you got to because everybody else pretty much is settled in on a quarterback right now, and Jimmy G's injury fucked everything up.
Yeah.
So y'all think he's blowing smoke? Y'all think he can't trade him? It's not he doesn't want to.
Nah, he's gonna probably have to wait till the deadline to be honest.
If you want me to be completely honest, you can trade anybody. You can trade anything.
He's not getting traded for what he wants.
You can throw in a second round pick with Jimmy G and get, maybe you might just get a second back. But I mean, that's the unload. You're not just trading Jimmy G. You're trading a contract. People got to understand Jimmy G's making a good amount of money. It's not like top 10 QB money, I don't think, but it's like upwards of 25 to 30 mil. So he's making good quarterback money. You have to trade that contract as well. To me, those comments from John Lynch, those are more indicative of how they feel about Trey Lance than anything to me. Because if you know Trey Lance is your guy. You're like, yeah, well, once Jimmy's healthy, he's out of here. You just be upfront with the shit. Just be upfront with it. You traded, I think they traded 2 first-round picks in the second all the way to come up to get Trey Lance last year. And he was hurt in the playoffs. They didn't play Trey Lance. And I mean, Jimmy G was clearly hurt in the playoffs. They didn't play Trey Lance. And now, even though he's hurt, yes, teams know he'll be ready by week 1. I think they're keeping him because they don't know if Trey Lance is good or not. And for me, if you're taking somebody number 3 overall, I gotta know you, my franchise guy. And I think they kind of dropped the ball with that one because that's what it's just looking like to me. It's just looking like they don't believe in Trey Lance for real, man.
Okay. I bet. Last one for the. Oh shit! My phone just tweaked out on me. Last one for the blowing smoke. This one about Mr. Barkley up in New York, and Joe Scone said that people took his comments about trading players too literal, or they took it out of context, and that he said that he listened to offers and calls, but never said that he was shopping Barkley, and that he also has no intentions, and he's not interested in shopping Barkley. Do y'all think that that's true? Also,
That could be true depending on his view on Barkley. Pretty
I
much.
mean, yeah, but to me, the problem is not how you view him as the player; it's how much you paying that nigga. You paying him a lot to be the 19th best running back in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you can offload that contract, do it. Because I don't think you can, as a new regime, you got a new GM, new coach, you can't be bringing a running back that was drafted number 2 overall and hasn't lived up to that, that hype, that draft slot. You can't pay him that much bread, keep him on the roster for 1 year when you could get something, maybe you might get a 4th or a 3rd, bro. But it's something for Saquon. I mean, again, you'd probably have to throw a sweetener in there, like I give you a 2023 4th and Saquon, you give me a 3rd this year. Okay, cool. And they'll eat like $9 million of his contract or something like that. You will have to sweeten it up because he's an injury-prone running back, or not. I don't like using the word injury-prone because it's hard to stay healthy in football, man. It really is. But he's been injured the last couple of years, and he hasn't produced at a high level like you would expect the number 2 pick in the draft to do. So, I don't think it's smoke, but I don't think they're going to trade him either because I don't think nobody's going to take whatever how much he's making this year for Saquon. It's probably like 16 million. Let me check, but yeah.
No, less than that.
Because what year he get drafted? 18?
18.
he is what 4th year, about to be on the
He got,
5th.
he got
Yeah,
like a he got like a 30 million dollar contract right now. That's like what, 70 a year?
4 years, 31 mil. Right now, his cap hit this year is $8
That's
million.
right. Yeah, that's like right 8. Yeah.
It's $8 million, but it's only $8 million because his ass got hurt last year.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
Okay, man.
Because then if you. Okay, so no, what's this year? 2022? His cap hit is $7 million this year. I don't think it's smoke, man. I don't think it is. I think they love DJ not for some reason, because you can see the athletic tools, but I think they're going to give this thing one more year.
Yep.
And we also got to remember that these GMs and coaches are doing this shit for their jobs, so they know if they're running with these guys one more time, guys that they didn't bring in themselves.
Yeah.
They got another year after that. Like, oh shit, these ain't my guys. Why the fuck you judging me on this season? These
Think about when a new coach come in and he chooses to keep some of the guys. Is okay. Let me see what you got in my system. If you ass, you're out.
You're gone.
Yeah. If you're good, I'll keep you around.
Right. That's all that is. And I don't think they're going to keep him around regardless, because if Joe Shane and Daboll are anything like they were in Buffalo, they not even going to run the fucking ball anyway. So who cares?
Yeah.
They ain't going to run the ball no way. They're not going to run it. So it doesn't really matter who's the running back. They use pretty early. They not early picks, but they use some good capital on running backs there. I mean, they drafted. I think Singletary was a second round pick, and Zach Moss would be the
Okay, hold on.
fourth.
We got some crazy breaking news.
I'm listening.
Bruce Arians is retiring.
Huh?
He's blowing smoke. My bad. I
He's
had to,
retiring,
I had to take advantage of that.
and
Oh,
he's moving up to
Drew.
the front office.
Oh, Drew did say it too. I guess it's true.
Shefty just tweeted it.
Dang. You said he's going to front office.
He's moving on up.
He said, "I'm done with this coaching shit, man. I'm finna make some decisions up here."
So just how it was
Bring
crazy
my
how
karma over to-
we wanted some more black coaches. Todd Bowles, congratulations, you're the head coach.
Wow.
We got 3 of them now. Yeah.
I mean, Todd Bowles stinks, but yeah,
Wow.
We got 3. I mean, Lovey stink, but we
yeah,
got
Lovey stink too. But Todd Bowles,
Hey.
nah, I don't know who would be better.
Stop
Oh,
slandering black coaches on this
I mean,
podcast.
my bad.
nah,
My
they
There's
bad.
stink.
too many white coaches we can cook.
Right.
Cut it
No,
out.
no. Oh, yeah,
Let's
you
talk
right.
about Zach Taylor or something.
Let's talk
Super
about-
Bowl coach Zach Taylor.
Man, are you kidding me, nigga? He stink. He had Samaj P. Ryan in the biggest play of the game.
Quarterback legend Zach Taylor.
You know what? Sean McVay tree legend. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Wow.
Jay Gruden tree.
I mean, to Brady miles well.
He already did his retiring and coming back, brother. Don't worry. He here for another 2 years.
Ray Lewis said he coming back too.
Okay. I'll call the authorities on that nigga right now. Play with me if you want.
For the Commander fan of me, y'all can go ahead and trade him. That's one less thing I gotta worry about, even though he don't play. But it's it's just better when you definitely don't gotta worry about him.
Damn.
But
Bruce
I definitely think that they're not blowing smoke. I think they're gonna keep him because why not? Why not keep him? I believe that's it's the last year of the contract anyway. Or no, wait, no. This is his contract year technically for it to be his 5th year, right? Yeah. Yeah. So this, this make or break right here. And then if you do want to keep him another year, you can pick up his 5th. So I don't see the problem.
It's the 4th year, but the 5th season. That's what I be trying to.
Okay, my bad.
4th year, but the 5th season.
Okay, my bad.
Because he played 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and then 2022 would be his 5th year. So yeah, he will be an unrestricted free agent next summer.
Oh well, yeah.
I would trade him just because I know I'm not gonna resign him. I would trade him, just get shit. If you want to give me a 4th, give me a 4th. But
yeah. If you definitely know already, you're not gonna resign him.
Yeah, might as well get something for him. I mean, unless you really think you're gonna compete this year, which I mean, front offices and coach. Well, front offices no, coaches they coaching for their lives. So yeah,
I do agree. All right, bet. Let's dive into our big main topics that we got today. Let's start off with our wide receiver market frenzy. And I'm gonna go ahead and let Stu take the reins on this one because I think that he definitely could describe this a little bit better than I can right now.
Listen, man, these wide receivers is getting low level starting QB money, and it's starting to get spooky out there for these niggas, man. I'm telling you, like it started with D Hop. D Hop was making, it says 27 and a half, but it was really like 22 and a half. You know what I'm saying? Most of contract news we see, like the Von Miller news, what was it, a 6-year deal worth 120 or something like that? It was really like a 3-year deal worth 54. The rest of that is for the agent so he can put it on a cool graphic and get more clients. So, DeAndre Hopkins, it was like a 22 and a half mil deal. Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill have broken the wide receiver market. No, I lied. Christian Kirk, Tyreek Hill, and Devontae Adams broke the wide receiver market.
Don't forget Galladay too.
No, not even Galladay. Not even Galladay. Because guys not because Coop is better, but Galladay, you could see the progression into why somebody might give him that deal. I wouldn't have personally. I'm not getting Ken Galladay $17 million. I wouldn't have.
I would.
But Corey Davis got around like 14 or 15 mil, and he's better than Corey Davis. So the market dictates how much you get paid, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Christian Kirk is making $18 million a year.
That boy making
18 million.
$82 million.
82 million. I think that just in the AFC South alone, I could probably name 6 better receivers off the top of my head than Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
That's insane. So the receiver saw that, and I'm specifically Devontae Adams saw that. It was like, there's no goddamn way in hell you're gonna franchise tag me. I'm gonna play for 19.8 mil, which is 2 million over Christian Kirk. Man, please. So what Devontae Adams did, basically told Green Bay, look, I know y'all want to pay me all this money, but y'all disrespecting me at first, so I'm going to leave. The Raiders ended up paying him what basically amounts to 21 and a half a year. But it said on the contract details and everything like 27 and a half, 28. Tyreek Hill came in 4 years, 120, 30 mil a year, bro. And again, those aren't the real numbers. You know, they're inflated a little bit because agent talk. But those are 2 record-breaking deals in the span of shit. How long was them trades apart? 2.5, 3 days? I don't even know. It couldn't have been more than a week. That's for sure.
Yep.
So now you got guys like AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, Terry McLaurin, guys like, even though, I mean,
Jetta.
Calvin really would have got paid a good amount until he started gambling like a Neanderthal. But
meanwhile,
you know,
I'm comfortable.
like you said, Jetta, I am scared to see what people are gonna say when Jamar Chase is up for his money.
40 mil.
They gonna like he don't want to win. He don't want to stay with his guy. Nigga, Christian Kirk is making $18 million right now. I'm Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ain't have to leave his team. Why I got him? Like, why should I?
No, bro. It's just no. There's the wide receiver market. They're getting paid low level QB money, low level starting QB money, and I don't think they're worth that much. Now, in a football value sense, because you're worth what somebody pays you. You know what I'm saying? But in a football sense, when's the last bad draft receiver class we've had? A bad one.
The DJ Moore Calvin really one, probably. That one kind
That
of
wasn't even bad. There was good receivers in that class.
What year was that?
2017, 2018?
That was 18. Let me check.
I don't think there has
hasn't been a bad wide receiver class in forever, man.
I don't think that's possible, yo.
With the explosion of 7-on-7s and spread in college, and these wide receivers getting the ball in space and showing their athleticism and their agility and how dynamic they are as athletes, there's never going to be a bad receiver class again, ever.
That was funny.
Why the hell are you paying Devontae Adams $28.5 million a year?
Oh no, this class good, man.
2018, yeah. Read them off.
Sutton, Gallup, Dante Pettis was a bust.
Oh god,
Christian Kirk, who just got paid. Anthony Miller, I don't even know where Anthony.
I don't know. Coop class was boo boo. I don't know.
James Washington, DJ Chark.
I don't like it.
Traquan Smith, he just got signed again.
I don't know.
Penn State legend Deshaun Hamilton.
Coop draft class wasn't all that, yo.
What year was Coop?
Yeah, 15.
15. Who's that?
I'll read you the first round. Coop, Kevin White, Devontae Parker, Nelson Aguilar, Bashad.
Devontae Parker?
Yeah, Devontae Parker.
Oh, that's the Dorial Green Beckham class.
Brashad Perryman.
Oh, he's right. That class stunk. But
I mean, you got Ty Lockett in here. You got.
That class pretty stank.
And that was 2015, right?
Yeah.
7 years ago. It's been 7 years since we've had a bad wide receiver class. There ain't gonna be no more, man.
Jameson
There's not any more bad ones.
Ugh, Devin Funches. Oh
Oh,
god.
Panthers
Oh wait,
love.
hold up. My bad. Stephon Diggs was in this one. Sorry.
So Diggs, Coop, and Tyler Lockett is good enough.
The Diggs wasn't a good prospect though, because he was hurt like shit.
Jalen
Jalen Strong. Oh my god, I used to think Jalen Strong was the fucking one.
Jalen Strong. What school did he go to?
Arizona.
Arizona. He wore like number 21. I remember Jalen Strong.
They was calling him next Megatron. I remember the
Oh,
shit.
see, now that's disrespectful. That's
Oh,
disrespectful to
shit.
Calvin Johnson.
Darren Waller was in this joint. He was listed as a wide receiver.
Yeah, because he was. He was real small coming out of Tech.
Jamison Crowder. Ooh, that's a good one.
See, that's a good class, man.
Yeah, that's not bad. Jameson Crowder.
My point is, there ain't gonna be no bad wide receiver classes. So if you are the Titans, if you are the 49ers, if you're the football team, commander, sorry, if you're the
Yeah.
commander,
Take
do
him out.
you really pay those guys upwards of 20, 21 and a half million dollars? And I mean, the cap is spiking. But
Terry-
from a team building and just value perspective, I don't know if you can continue to do that. And if you, especially if you're a team with a good quarterback, like how the Bengals going to pay Joe Burrow $50 million a year and Jamar Chase $41.5 million a year? What the fuck they gonna do that?
They already got to
Take
pay
the
their
Chiefs
safety
route.
and some more
It's
shit.
safe for the defense.
They just said, you know what? Everybody else on vet minimums, we got Jamar and Burrow. I mean, there's ways to circumvent the cap. Of course, we see the Saints do it, the Packers do it every year. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard as shit with all this money going to these wide receivers.
See, what you got to do is you got to take a page out of the Belichick book, and you got to get everyone to buy in, except your quarterback. You got to get everybody just to not get paid at all, except
the problem would not the problem, but the thing with the Patriots was the one that wasn't getting paid was the quarterback. Brady was making like 25
Oh yeah, Brady
million.
wasn't getting paid. That was
He had to. Nigga had hella endorsements.
But yeah,
Not even nigga. Go look up how much his wife is
Oh yeah,
worth.
his wife.
She's worth like $450 million. I need all that money for, nigga. My wife rich. I don't need all that. I'm gonna let Bill Belichick, who's my guy, bring in some good players, give me 25 million a year, and I'm straight. My wife is the most famous and rich supermodel, might be ever, bro. She's worth $450 million. Brady's an outlier with that, quarterback money shit. If Brady was really getting paid what he worth, he was probably making $60 million a year.
60, 100.
Probably. These guys don't get paid enough if you want me to keep it a stack, but yeah.
After the seventh, and after I, at age 40, 43, lead the league in passing yards and touchdowns again. Yeah, I need 100 mil.
I'm the greatest football player ever, man. I need 100 million a year, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Fuck that nigga, man.
All right, but I got one more question for this market frenzy, and it regards Christian Kirk. And I feel like, it's very obvious that we all agree that I'm not gonna say he's not worth or doesn't deserve the money.
No, he ain't worth it. I'm gonna tell him.
I'll say he does. I won't say he doesn't deserve, but I'll say in our eyes he's not worth that.
He will be more productive though. I'll give him.
What? So
will he?
I think he will.
That ties into my question. What actually goes into a team, a GM, front office, coach, into thinking that into paying somebody like Christian Kirk that kind of money?
Dude, never mind.
Not being good at your job.
That's tough because he almost had 1,000 yards last year. I don't think he will. Well,
no,
because it's
we
not like
gotta come to the realization that most of these front offices just aren't good, man. Like everybody says the NFL is a business until it's time to think about how the front offices are. There's a lot of guys in front offices that have jobs because they know people that have jobs like that. Not because they good at the shit. Trent Baalke stinks. He is awful.
Yeah.
Why does he still have a job? Seriously, why does he still have Tom Telesco, my
You don't want me to answer
G of
that.
my Chargers? 2 playoff appearances in a decade, hasn't won the division, can't draft. Why does he still have a job? Because he's cool with the owner. He's been cool with the owner since he was with the Colts. That's why he has a job. That's why a lot of them dudes have jobs, bro, because they know people that know people.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wants a familiar face when you're dealing with such, because you feel like there's a trust factor there. When you're
Definitely.
dealing with such an important product, these niggas stink. They are not good at their job, man. That's what you can't tell me. You looked at what Christian Kirk did in Arizona and was like, you know what? That's top 10 wide receiver right there. Because that's what you're paying him like. I don't give a damn if the cap is spiking or not. I don't
Right.
care. That's what you're paying him like. Now when he catch 79 balls for 1,001 yard, everybody was like, oh damn, that was a waste of money. Well, no shit. Shouldn't have paid him that much. And it's not like Christian Kirk bad either.
No, he's not terrible. He's just
No,
not
he's a
top
good
10.
player.
He's just not top 10 money. That's all.
He's not top 40 money, man.
Oh,
Seriously.
top 40. Okay.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you
He's
probably,
the third best receiver on his team. Fourth. He wasn't even better than AJ Green last year, for real.
Oh
The
yeah,
corpse of AJ Green.
AJ Green was hooping for a little bit.
Hey, man.
So he's right there with Galladay. He got the Galladay deal.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's exactly why I said
Oh,
God.
shit.
They
Oh
right
my
next
God.
to each
I thought DJ Moore's contract was.
Poor Kenny Galladay.
other. Mhm.
I ain't know DJ Moore's contract was this big. Hold on. I'm looking at the list.
He finna get upset.
It's okay, bro. Terry
No,
going to
that's not okay.
to stay here.
Nigga,
So
he is the fourth highest paid receiver right now, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, that's probably just because of the cap hit, though.
that's probably because the Panthers signed anybody.
That's not how much they're making. Like, you can convert signing bonuses and prorate, all that shit, and different cash flows go into it.
20
But
a year is a lot, man.
how much?
20.
Oh, yeah, that's the Mike Will deal.
Yeah, it is literally right
Yeah.
there. First of
That's
all,
what they
y'all
do.
are paying Mike Will and Keenan Allen 20 a year, man.
Them boys. This is what happens when your quarterback is making $7 million a year. You can just spend like that.
Cooper Cup. When I tell you Cooper Cup's gonna break the shit out the bank, bro. He's only
Only
making
if he has another season like not another one, but unless he has another
anything
elite
close.
season.
Anything close.
If he goes out next year and get 98 catches for 1,409 touchdowns, he's finna make $32 million a year.
Yeah, because right now he's only
Easy.
making 15 right now.
Terry could do that.
That's it.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs only making 14. Those two guys.
Oh yeah. That's going up. It's going way
Yeah,
up.
they about to break the bank.
Yeah, that's going up.
Yeah.
I was looking at that list. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, they was talking about that. I've seen a few people talking about that on Twitter, talking about Diggs' deal.
Poor Calvin Ridley, boy.
He finna go gamble all that money away. Don't worry.
Calvin Ridley. Randall Cobb make more money than Calvin Ridley right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you Aaron Rodgers guy, man. You just, you can do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get paid. You're gonna look good, bro. All right, man. Let's dive into our Final Four preview. March Madness has been upon us, and we are at the end of March, unfortunately. But we in the Final Four at least, man. We got a nice headline. We got Kansas and Villanova, the 1 and the 2 seed, and then we also have Duke and UNC for the first time ever in March Madness in the college basketball tournament. Starting off with Kansas and Villanova. Talk about a little preview of that. Kansas is favorites in that one. 4.5 spread. Kansas got 50 tournament appearances, 16 Final Fours, 3 chips. Nova has 41 appearances, 7 Final Fours, and 3 chips. Also, since 2008, Nova's 2-1. They got the edge right now against Kansas. But the funny thing is, the last time Kansas won was in 08. And I'm pretty sure Stu know what happened in 08.
Mm-hmm. That was the great Mario Chalmers.
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, whenever y'all get over the hump of the Final Four, y'all win it all. So how you feeling about this one, man?
I am scared because the last time we played Villanova, they beat the shit out of us in the tournament. But that's not here nor there. Um, I think this game is going to come down to if Ochai Abaji, number 30 for Kansas, if he gets out of this, not funk, but he needs to be aggressive. Throughout the tournament, he hasn't shot the ball well, and he hasn't shot the ball a lot. He is probably going to be the best player on either team.
Yeah.
And I need him to come out there and be aggressive offensively. I need him to lock in defensively. And the biggest key right here is Bill Self not to coach himself in circles because Jay Wright's an elite coach in his own right. Jay Wright is that guy's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And Villanova got some shooters. And I'm forgetting the name of that guard. I think he was the second leading scorer this year, but he tore his Achilles, man, or ACL, one of the two, in the Elite Eight. So they're going to be down one of the best players on the team. I think Kansas takes it because they're the more complete team. Only, like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is Bill Self coaching himself in circles like he is prone to do every now and then. On the big stage, man, you know what I'm saying? So, rock chalk jail.
Ah,
Rock 'em, chalk 'em.
Mm-hmm.
uh, hmm.
I do give the advantage to Kansas because Villanova's down a pretty good player this year. But on the Duke, North Carolina side, I am so torn between the two, man, because on the last home game for Coach K, we watched UNC beat their ass. It was embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times watching Duke during the regular season, I was like, oh, God, this is one of them Duke years, huh? And then the tournament happens. And these niggas choose not to fuck around with anybody.
Yeah.
So I see a completely different Duke team from the regular season. And I think the momentum of knowing that this is Coach K's last ride is gonna help them prevail. So
Yeah, I think this is Coach K time. So, excuse me.
I
I think it's
definitely
one of
see a different team
them
too.
years.
But I see a different team also in UNC definitely from the middle of the season because they started. They weren't even supposed to be here. Like a lot of teams counted them out early on. Well, in the middle of the season because mid February they were 18-8. Yeah,
Yeah, they weren't that good.
they were on the bubble. They were getting bullied by more physical, imposing teams and stuff like that. But then they started making changes like what's the guy RJ Davis. He became
Mm-hmm.
like the ball handler, well, the primary ball handler, and now he leads the team in assists. You got your defense together behind Leaky Black, and people have been arguing about his defensive abilities and why he didn't win ACC Defensive Player of the Year. And people were starting to actually call for changes in the qualifications and what's the word I want to use whatever it takes to get Defensive Player of the Year, just because that's kind of a big man award now.
The criteria.
Yeah, the criteria. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
But Leaky, himself, he guards 1 through 4, and what I'm saying, he's fucking insane on defense. He's annoying as fuck. He guards the best players. It doesn't matter who it is. And you let I'm gonna mess up this guy last name. Baycott. I'll be messing up his name, but yeah, and you let Baker lead the way. He's 17 and 13. 2 blocks and 60% on the field. So and you ended up finishing 10-1. You know what I'm saying? Get to the AFC, and ever since then you've been 6th in defensive efficiency, holding opponents to 40% and 30% from the three. And Baker and Love, they're really reliable, talented scorers, and they're the scariest team kind of right now, in my opinion, just the way that they've been able to get it together. And I think that UNC is going to be able to take it over Duke, just because Duke, they're young, in my opinion. They're very, very young. Oldest starter is 20, not much experience, very talented, but the hero ball kind of stunts their offense a lot and, gets in the not hero ball, but, you got a lot of shot creators and you got a lot of people that kill the flow of the offense, and I feel like that's going to play a role into it.
First of all, UNC shouldn't even be here because for some reason 06 Kobe took over Caleb Love's body. against UCLA, and
Hmm.
this nigga was just going insane. Like he just wasn't missing shots in the second half, bro. That shit was crazy, man. UCLA had the game, and then he just turned into '08 Brandon Roy. It was crazy out there. But I'm gonna go Duke, man. There's something about when you have legendary coaches or legendary players on their last run, you just get some magic.
Yep.
And the best player on the floor resides with Duke. Paulo Banchero, best player, and what's my boy name? AJ Griffin, knock
AJ
and
Griffin and
shoot.
more tough too. I fuck with more.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. So I'm gonna go Duke, man. I think they have the coaching advantage. I think they have the best player on the floor, and I think it's a Coach K run, man. I wouldn't be surprised if UNC won, but it's that atmosphere is going to be crazy. Like from the tip off, it's going to be crazy,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely electric out there.
And one thing I noticed, that I took away from what Coach K said before before they won the game, was that once you get to the Final Four, it's a feeling that you never felt before. It's a peak. It's a different level that you've never been on. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that they ready to come out there and play like it, ready to play. In that kind of environment. So
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
expecting a great game because you came out flat the first time against UNC. I will say. And I hope that you learn from that and you come back and it's not a repeat of last time. Just because now you're on a bigger stage and again with the less experience or whatnot. But I feel like you got your star player, so that shouldn't matter as much.
Yeah.
But
Let's
I'm
go.
I'm gonna go with UNC though. Let's go with
Oh
UNC.
Lord,
Let's go UNC.
this nigga want to be the enemy, huh?
Why I gotta be the enemy, yo?
Don't nobody like
And you
UNC.
know what? Give me villain. Nah, I'm playing.
Oh
I
Lord,
I think I like Kansas. I like Kansas, yo. I think just because Kansas, I feel like they just got better players. But Villanova's a very, very well-rounded team. Also, I know they're missing one of their top guys, and they can't really rely on one guy to get it done. This kind of always got to be a group effort with Villanova. So I'm definitely gonna go
Villanova.
with Kansas, even though they're down on yeah they down right now 2-1, but I'm gonna go with Kansas. This might be our year, Stu. It might be another repeat.
Yeah.
I mean, not repeat, but yeah, history repeats itself, as I should say. Guys, Stu, go ahead, take it away, yo.
What you mean?
Beast of the East, yo. Number one. Who?
Um. Okay. So I wanted to talk about this not because I really care who's going to be number one in the East, but I just wanted to think about how embarrassing it's going to be when whoever gets the number one seed, unless it's probably the Bucks, is to when they lose in the first round to the Brooklyn Nets. It's going to be fucking hilarious because the Brooklyn Nets are currently the eighth seed. They're currently the AC. So either the one of the two team gets to face Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Kevin Durant just scored 40 without like breaking a sweat, not a single one. He didn't drop not one sweat bubble, nigga. 41 and 11 or some shit like that. It, it is ridiculous how easy KD and Kyrie score. But
Very ridiculous.
in all seriousness, I couldn't even tell you who the best team in the East is. Right now, technically is the Heat, but I can tell you they're not the best team in the East. That's fucking for sure. Um, it took me, y'all know I hate the Celtics. It took a lot out of me to not say, or to not say that they're the best team in the East. But Robert Williams' injury is
it's
going to
devastating.
be huge.
It's gonna hurt.
Tell them, bro. It's way more
It's
devastating than
huge.
people think.
Yeah, bro, because most people think Robert Williams is. I mean, he's not an average player. He's a good one, but they don't see him as somebody that moves the needle. He absolutely does for that Boston Celtics team. Absolutely does. He's very, very important. They don't have anybody else on that team that can replicate his skill set offensively as a vertical spacer and defensively as a rim protector, a guy who can switch out guard, 2 through 4, 2 through 5, blah blah blah. Got a guy like that. They don't have that on the roster, so that's big time. Um, I will never trust a team coached by Doc Rivers, and they have James Harden on the roster. So I
Mhm.
don't really believe they're gonna, even if they do get number one in the East, I don't think it'll materialize into anything. But what I'm really hoping is, well, not really, but for the enjoyment of everybody, I really want the Bucks to get the number one
Let's go.
seed so we can see them play the Nets in the first round
Mhm.
and just have the most amazing first round series we've seen in a long time. That's how I feel. I don't really have a horse in that race. Of course, my Lakers and shit. I don't really give a shit about who's in the playoffs or not.
There you go.
I
Except
just want to watch the playoffs now. But I just know it's not the Heat. Um, I don't believe in Philly because of the coach and their second best player. Harden is just he he's just never been big time in the playoffs for real. Um, and I'm missing the team. I said Boston. That injury hurts.
Boston, Miami, Philly.
And Milwaukee's been up and down all year for the most part, but they're still, you got to respect the champs.
now, right now, they got a nice little ball rolling right now.
And
Right.
Giannis is the best player on the planet, man. That
Yeah,
shit matters.
Yes, that he is.
just had the game winning block on the MVP candidate.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure
that
did.
was crazy.
Here's how I see the East going down. Right now, Brooklyn is pretty happy because once you play Cleveland or whoever's in the play-in, you can beat them. You would
I think it's Toronto.
advance. Yeah, you would advance. And I think right now, oh no. They need Boston.
If they
They need
advance,
Boston to
they
keep
get
winning.
the number 2 seed.
Yeah,
So
which is Boston right now. So they need Boston to bump up because I'd rather play Miami than Boston in a playoff series.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So right now,
Anybody but Milwaukee and Boston right now, bro.
yeah.
Mhm.
But here's the hard part. So right now, Milwaukee where they're at. If Boston stays where they're at, Brooklyn's path to the finals is you got to do the play-in, win those games, win against Boston, then go against Milwaukee. You don't want that path. So you're hoping Boston go ahead and advance up to number one.
Right.
I think Boston maybe could because there's only a couple games left. You just got to win a couple more, and they could win without Robert Williams because Jason Tatum's on fire right now.
Mhm.
But when it comes to a playoff series, you're going to need Robert Williams, so that's where it's going to hurt.
And they said it's a 6 to 8 week timeline, which will put him in about the start of the second round.
Yeah. So, and even then, that's not guaranteed. It's a
It's not because
meniscus
you
injury.
might fucking
Guaranteed.
play the Nets.
Yeah.
You still might play the Nets. You could try to avoid them all you want, but if you can't, you can't. You gotta lace them up and play them boys. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of with Stu on kind of his take a little bit. I also share the same feelings towards Philly. I would definitely like to see them make a run or do something nice in the playoffs and whatnot. But with Doc Rivers and James Harden, you gotta pray it's a double negative and cancels out, right? That's
Yeah,
that's,
okay.
that's what you gotta do. But
Mhm.
yeah, I
I
really,
didn't talk about Philly. I forgot about Philly, bro. They
really
call
would be
that nigga Harden Brick Ross right now.
they be my
Did you
favorites,
did
but
you see the game winning shot that he put up? He came off the screen wide open, like 6 feet of space. Instead of taking the wide open three, you know what he do? Get to breaking down, step back. That shit hit the side of the damn backboard to
I don't
damn
see a
near.
problem.
Like, goddamn, I do shoot the open shot.
No.
That step back has been it's killing him now, bro. He don't have the athleticism, no. He just got to take more open shots, man.
I like when he attacks the paint. When you have him and Embiid attacking the paint, that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah, but the problem is in the playoffs, you're going to play better team defenses. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to just be able to get to the lane against the Celtics, against the Heat. You're not going to be able to get to the paint against them guys like that, bro. You're just not. And he's not the explosive. He was never like this super explosive athlete, but he had a really good first step. He's still strong as shit, but he doesn't get as many easy baskets with his athleticism like he used to, man. At least to me.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree. But yeah, I'm with the Bucks. Bucks just seem, defending champs. You always still got to worry about them. They still seem like I don't want to say more complete, but definitely with Giannis and the team that they got around them, you see that they can still win with that roster and still be a formidable opponent. And I just think that Giannis is gonna go insane again in the playoffs. Bro, I just think that now that since he's I don't want to say that, since now that he's been there, you know, he has this fire and now he knows what it takes. Now he's like, oh yeah, and with the competitive spirit and nature that he has, he'd be able to raise the floor of his teammates. Also, I think they're just the better team kind of going into this, and I think that they're the better matchup also for the Nets if we want to talk about if they take the 1 seed.
Right.
Miami, Miami's they having a little funk right now. A little, they still the 1 seed, but yeah, they're not looking like they're the best team in
They
the
will
East.
never be a
They're
threat
not.
as long as that offense is the way it is.
And I think
Your best
not
offensive
even
player
that.
cannot be James Butler
Yeah, not even that.
or,
I think they need
or
a
Tyler Hero, whichever one.
better superstar. Like, yeah, you need a yeah, like a superstar kind of guy. I don't think ah, Jimmy Butler, yeah, super all star.
When it
Definitely.
comes to the playoffs, bro, you
I don't,
can't
I
stop
don't know.
everybody. You got
Yeah,
to score back.
he's
Mm-hmm.
not a reliable guy. They don't got a Tatum. They don't got a Giannis, a KD,
You got to score back in this,
kind of guy. Like,
especially in the
yeah, you don't
East.
got
You
a
got to
go
score back.
to definite guy that's gonna take you home all the damn time. Somebody that you can rely on all the way like that. So that's why Miami, in my opinion, isn't. Uh, I won't call him a serious contender, but I guess a serious contender for the 1 seed, I'll say. But and then what is it? The Celtics, yeah, they lost Time Lord. And for some reason, they just always get shaky with me. They just always get shaky and just kind of underperform towards later in the season to me.
Well, I hope they do because it's always fuck the Celtics. So
Yeah, well, I'm gonna rock with the Bucks, yo. King Giannis, yo. Let's get it.
I do
All
got
right, man.
with the Bucks.
Last topic before the start bench cut, yo. We got top 10 QBs, man. We're gonna be talking about give our list of who our top 10 quarterbacks are going into next season. Currently, not rookies included. I'm hoping because
nah, Desmond Ritter.
oh yeah, he's definitely not.
He's definitely on my list.
He's not on my list.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anybody want to go first?
You goddamn right.
Oh, you want to go
Uh,
first? Well,
let's get this out of the way, man. So go with the back-to-back MVP first. Aaron Rodgers. He's my number one quarterback. You know what? Actually, I lied. I'm gonna go from 10. But y'all know who one is already. That sucks. But number 10, it was hard for me because y'all know I like Dak. I'm a fan of Dak. But also, his peaks aren't as good as Russell Wilson's. But after week 7, Russell Wilson turns into Seneca Wallace or some shit like it. Joe Webb. He doesn't do good in the second half of the season, son. I tell you that. He just falls off. So at 10, I have a split between Wilson and Dak. I guess I'll take Russ. At 9, I have Joe Burrow. At 8, I have Stafford. 7, I have Deshaun Watson. 6, I have Mr. Justin Herbert. 5 is Lamar. 4, Josh. 3, Brady. 2, Mahomes. 1, Aaron Rodgers. Got to give respect. I know everybody love Mahomes, but Mahomes ain't won 2 MVPs in a row.
nah, I feel you. I feel you. Can you do me a favor, Stu? Can you say your 8 one more time? Who you had at 8?
Stafford.
I mean, my bad. Not 8, 9. I mean 7, 7, 7.
7, Sean Watson.
Okay, I'm tweaking. All right, bet we good. Wait, hold on. Am I tweaking? Okay, I'm tweaking. All right. I guess I'll go. Fuck it. Here to piss everybody off here today.
Oh boy, here we go.
Y'all want me to go for
prediction will be more accurate now this time ago.
Yeah, he still did great. Still did great, yo. Fuck you.
Nigga said he was the second best quarterback in football. So.
Fuck you guys, yo. Well, my list hasn't changed much. I'll tell you that goddamn much. But I'm gonna do a student. I'm gonna go from 10 up. I'm not gonna give you the first one. At 10, because it's fuck Dak, I got Russ. And I thought going into next season, and they lost Coop, haven't replaced him yet. So yeah, fuck that. Um, at 9, I also have Mr. Stafford. At 8, I have Mr. Herbo.
Mm,
7, dun, 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 Joey B, Joe Bands.
mm,
At number, what am I at? 6. 6, I'm at Mr. Deshaun Watson. 4, I said 4. 5, I'm at Lamar. 4, Watson. 3, Allen. 2, Brady. No, 2, Rogers. 1, Brady. Mm,
Brady boy, huh?
mm.
yeah, I had to show some respect now. I saw the error of my ways last time because Tom Brady shut me the fuck up.
Show you a real fucking list.
I put Brady at like 6. That nigga said, "All right."
You go 45
All right.
touchdowns.
So
The fuck?
mine's is 10, Russ. Gonna do better this year. I don't know though. 9, Stafford.
Mm,
8, Burrow.
mm,
7, Herbert.
mm,
6, Watson. 5, Lamar.
mm,
Because Lamar's still a top 5 to me. I don't give a shit. 4, Josh Allen. 3, Tom Brady.
mm.
2, Aaron Rodgers. And 1 is still my boy.
He's still my boy.
He's not better than Aaron Rodgers, man.
He's not.
He's not.
He just won it back to back. I gotta show
He's
respect.
gotta
not
take-
better than Aaron Rodgers.
I gotta take into account A-Rod losing his best guy. He's about to be throwing to some Kroger's employees.
Now wait a minute. Now didn't Patrick Mahomes just lose his best guy?
Yeah, he did, but he still got a Travis Kelce at least.
He's 33.
You keep saying that he's still productive, man.
He's 33.
I know you want him to be older and not be productive no more, but it's not.
No, that's me telling you he's 33 years old, nigga.
He's still gonna get 1,200 yards, man. I'm
Because
sorry.
he's gonna get 700 targets, nigga. The second best receiver on the team
Look,
is
man, Aaron Rodgers-
Juju.
It's
Aaron
Brian
Rodgers
Pringle,
is-
huh? My bad.
Come
Who
on,
Aaron
and
Rodgers
Byron
throwing
Pringle
to
play
right
for
now,
the
man? I'm
goddamn
sorry.
Bears now.
Nobody,
Oh,
and you got nobody throw to
My
out
bad.
in Green Bay right now.
Nicole, my bad.
It's Aaron Rodgers, man.
It is.
It don't
It's
matter
Aaron
who's out there.
Rodgers.
He's
He
proven
finna
it.
get Chris Olave.
It
They
don't
finna
matter
sign
who.
Julio in a second. They
Oh my
gonna get
God.
another low-level receiver. They gonna get
They
somebody
gonna
like
trade for Olamide Zacchaeus.
some. Yeah, take all the Falcons receivers.
Man,
Some
their offense
they
don't
gonna get
care about
somebody,
that, man.
bro.
It don't
They
matter
gonna
who
build
out there.
draft
Who
another
gonna catch the
quarterback
ball,
again.
Donald?
They're gonna fuck around and pick Sam Howell.
We didn't know who Alan Lazard and MVS was before now. He can make it happen, bro. It don't
Yeah.
matter.
Lost
who-
MVS, dog. It's so he has Lazard. And
You gotta give him some time, son. Gotta
No.
give him some time.
All
You
right.
talk about some damn Patrick Mahomes when his three best weapons are
Juju and
a
Kelsey.
33-year-old tight end, a slot receiver, and one guy that can run straight fast. That's
Mhm.
it.
Make it work.
That's it, man. Come on, bro. Nah.
They're gonna get a guy, man. They're gonna get my boy out of North Dakota State.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
Yuck.
Who won the last 2 MVPs?
It's Aaron Rodgers.
How the fuck is he not the best quarterback?
I'm sorry. I'm going off
How?
projection.
Explain how.
I'm just going off
How?
projection.
Are you asking me or just him?
I
I'm
project to
asking
dip down.
both
That's
of
all.
you niggas. How is anybody better than somebody who just won? You know how hard it is to win 2 MVPs in a row?
I understand that. But Tom Brady's the GOAT, and he's 43 and just led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns.
Aaron Rodgers is 38 and won 2 MVPs at 37 and 38.
Okay, Tom Brady won a championship at 40, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but championships are a team accomplishment. You talking
No,
about
no, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Not with Brady. Then, huh?
you talking about a shit that includes
No,
the
it
whole
ain't.
team. Who won the individual awards? Like, come on, man.
I mean, Brady did almost win the MVP too.
My fault.
Did he win?
Did. He was 1B.
Did.
He was 1B, yo.
Did he? Come on, man. Y'all
Man,
disrespectful
I'm
as
with
shit.
you. Dude, fuck that nigga.
Y'all disrespectful as fuck.
I'm sorry, yo. It's Brady.
Y'all some disrespectful ass niggas. Aaron Rodgers is clearly the best quarterback in the league right now. Clearly.
Nah, he gotta throw some more, yo.
Throw
He
Mahomes.
take the safe route. He don't throw enough for me.
Excuse me?
He don't throw enough. That's why his numbers are curved.
No, because you just can't catch his passes because he's fucking godly out there, man. It's Aaron Rodgers, bro. You don't win 2 MVPs in a row and then not be the best player in the league or best quarterback in the league. I'm sorry. It just don't work like that, man. It just don't.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry, man. You right. Goodness. All right, but y'all ready for start bench cut, man?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but I got a good one for y'all today.
No, you don't.
I promise you, y'all gonna hate it.
I hate everything.
All right, bet start bench cut. I got a college one for y'all today. Well, it's not all college, but the first one's college. NBA draft, Duke legends.
Oh,
Ready?
Ain't no Duke legends. They stink.
Nah, man,
Well,
what you talking about? These
I
are
swear to
all
God, if I see Christian Leighton on my screen, I swear to God, I'm exiting out.
man. Listen, these are all first round picks. And I'm talking top 5 picks.
If I see Christian Leighton, I'm getting off the pod, son. I'm telling you.
I promise you, not.
Okay.
You still might get off the pod though.
All right.
Let's do it.
Jaleel Bagley Jabari. Okay,
Go to
that's not
hell,
too
dog.
bad.
Go to hell, man.
Oh, okay, so are we starting benching and cutting based off how they played in the league or at Duke?
In the league.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, this is very easy.
Yeah, get
Actually,
Jaleel out of here.
nah. We're gonna if it's
I say do both. You gotta do a mix of both.
do college.
Okay, so at Duke, start Jabari, bench Jaleel, cut Bagley.
Yeah.
In the league, start Jabari, bench Bagley, cut Jaleel.
So I'm going in the league. That's not
Jabari
fair.
still has some flashes, man.
It's not fair because
You like
Bagley's
Jabari.
still in the league right now.
He stinks.
He just dropped the 30 the other night.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
You did. Nah, you said start Bagley though in the league. So yeah.
Nah, in the league for me, I'm gonna start Jabari because he was good. His knees, he had the knees of an 80-year-old.
What was that nigga name that played for the Spurs? They ain't had no ACLs. DeJuan Blair. He got DeJuan Blair knees.
Yeah.
Bench Bagley, cut Okafor because that nigga's a dinosaur. So
Yeah, he's an Al Jefferson archetype.
yeah.
I do like me some Al Jefferson.
In
Ain't
college,
no wrong with no Al Jeff now.
Man. Start Jabari bench.
in college, I'm starting Okafor, the national champion, benching Jabari Parker, and getting Bagley out of there. Okafor was a dog that championship team. What are you talking about, man?
You keep mentioning championships like I give a damn about if you won a championship or not.
He was great.
Jabari was better. Who did Jabari get drafted with? Was that Embiid and them? Yeah, he got drafted with Embiid and Wiggins. Yeah,
That nigga disappeared and they lost to Mercer. Fuck that nigga.
man, who gives a shit? Who cares? Who cares, man? Nigga talk about some championship.
I was never a fan of Parker because I was on the Wiggins boat.
Was on the Wiggins hype train.
I was on the Embiid train. I told niggas that big African canoe. They was like, no, he big.
Everybody knew he was talented, nigga. It's just his spine was not
awful.
straight.
He's big and African. He fouls.
He has scoliosis, bro. Nobody want to deal with that.
Man, go to hell, yo.
Man, I'm just saying. Give me Jabari start, bench Jalil, and cut Bagley. That's my college. Yeah, that's my college. My NBA, I'll probably keep it the same. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might switch Okafor and Bagley. Yeah.
Nigga say he is keeping Jaleel Okafor on his roster.
I'm keeping Jabari, yo. I'm keeping Jabari.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. It don't matter. Let's go. All right, but next slide. I believe this is another hoops one.
Okay.
Oh yeah. This my big man. Another big man one. Y'all gonna love this one.
Okay.
Oh, this is easy.
Game time.
This is easy.
It's easy.
You got
Start
the
drumming.
big goofies, yo.
Start drumming. No, it's not easy.
I'm benching JaVale.
It's easy to me.
I'm starting drumming, but no, wait, no, I lied.
I'm starting drumming.
Drumming had a rebounding championship.
Yeah,
I'm
drumming.
starting drumming. I think I'm I think I'm benching Hassan actually.
I am
I
benching
like
Hassan.
I'm
Hassan.
benching
I like
Whiteside. Yeah.
I like Hassan's primes. I like his
I
peaks.
think Hassan led the league in blocks one time. I don't think JaVale
Yeah.
has led the league in anything but Shaq in the fool appearances.
And I need a guy that's going. You know what I'm saying? I need
The shooters. The
Shooters.
shooters in here.
I need guys that's going to have fun out there. You know what I'm saying? Not guys that's just
Oh,
going.
JaVale had fun. Tragic Bronson alert.
Oh,
He was a must watch in a Wizards uniform, son.
Oh,
Him,
who you
him
telling?
and Nick Young played on the same basketball
Who
team.
you telling, bro? I used to
Oh,
go
that
out
shit is hilarious.
every Tuesday and Friday. My mom used to get tickets, man. We be out there all the time, bro. Prime time entertainment, bro.
Yeah, but that one was pretty easy. That was pretty easy because Drummond might be dumb like them, but he's clearly better at basketball.
You see that? That's talent. I guarantee you, JaVale or Hassan couldn't throw a peace sign and dribble at the same time. I promise you.
JaVale would have threw that shit off his shin, and Hassan wouldn't even have the ball at this point. He'd be on the ground. So yeah,
I promise.
big goofballs, bro.
Nah, I bet this is an NFL one. I believe this is a running backs one right here. Yes, sir. Start bench cut. Forte, Rice, Foster.
Okay, easily cutting the
Yeah,
elevator.
cutting Rice off.
Yeah, get Ray Rice out of here. Yeah.
Right.
Arian Foster don't have no brain no more. His shit is mush.
Well, we talking about why they was in the league. Not now.
Yeah,
You
but
get
Prime for prime, dog. I don't know.
you get them 5 years ago.
start Forte, bench Arian, cut Ray Rice. I think Matt Forte was better all around, but I think I like Arian Foster's running style more. Like Arian Foster was like, if you made LaShawn McCoy bigger, that's who Arian Foster's running style. He's like a slice or a slashing kind of running guy. But Matt Forte, good pass protector, elite runner, elite hands out the backfield. Matt Forte was the whole back.
Same thing. I'm starting Forte, benching Foster, and cutting Rice. Forte was pretty much the prime example of consistency, and he did it all. He literally did it all. He honestly was a little bit before his time.
You know who you should have put in here instead of that midget?
Clint
Should have
Brooks.
been somebody like Steven Jackson, son.
Jamal Charles, nigga.
Yeah. Put in Fred Taylor, son. Clinton Portis, yo.
Buster, yo.
McCluster.
He's disgusting.
All right, what's the next
Ryan
one?
Matthews.
Okay. Next one, I believe is NBA or it's college football. It's one of them two. Yeah, NBA. Yeah.
Hey, I knock your ass out.
Yeah.
Start
This is actually
D-Will.
difficult. This is actually difficult to start for me because
No, it's not for me. Start D. Will,
I
bench
always-
the nigga in DC, cut Kyle Lowry. There was never a point in time that we thought John Wall was the best point guard in the league, ever. We never had those conversations, ever. We did with Darren Williams, though.
Nah,
I'm gonna start D. I'm gonna start D. Will because he's one of the best scoring point guards I've ever seen. And then bench John Wall and then cut the fat guy.
What you talking
Hey,
about?
man, those fat guys.
Guy's a champion.
Hey, that's a champ, yo.
He ain't the reason.
It don't matter. He's a champion. You gotta show him some respect, yo. Future Hall of Famer, Kyle Lowry.
LeBron's son.
Yeah.
Man, you know, the DC stand at me says pick Rose Bar, but yeah.
I mean, if this was a start bench cut based on who does the Dougie better, sure.
Yeah.
Go
That's
ahead.
exactly what it was. You just didn't see it at the bottom of the screen. It's
Oh, it's in the fine print.
D. Will and then Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
All right, back college football, wide receiver edition.
Oh, God.
If you don't know who that is at the top right.
Oh, no, this is easy for me. This is very easy. All right. So I'm starting Justin Blackman, benching Crabtree, and then I'm cutting Devontae.
Devontae was doing some special things at Fresno, man.
He was, but not like Blackman was supposed to be the one.
Oh, no. Blackman, you started.
Blackman was supposed to be.
Justin Blackman was supposed to be like the greatest wide receiver of all time, son.
He was supposed to be better than Megatron.
Nigga kept getting. He got drafted by Jacksonville and got sad. I don't blame him.
I don't blame you either, nigga. You want to live in Jacksonville. and they stink. Nah,
And
all
my
right.
quarterback was ass.
Yeah,
You didn't even try to help me out.
I'd get depressed too. So give me yeah, start the Black Moan. Um
Like,
yeah, give me Crabtree to bench and I'll cut Devontae. Michael Crabtree was special at
He was a
Texas Tech.
dog at
he
Texas Tech.
was
He was
special.
special. He wasn't Michael Crabtree a top 10 pick, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Crabtree
number
was
8.
special.
he was so great. Like I
Him
never,
and what's quarterback name? Graham Harrell?
yeah,
Yep.
I never forget that one back shoulder. I think it was a back shoulder. No,
Mhm.
it was, yeah, it was a back shoulder. I think it was at the end of the game to Michael.
Against Texas, right?
Yeah,
Texas, yep.
that joint was OC. I'll
Legend.
never forget that, and I'll never forget Justin Blackman just doing whatever he wanted to on the field.
You're just every Justin Blackman game, nigga. I swear he ain't have a bad one.
Nah,
Ah,
so
but I did also like watching DT. This was hard for me for bench and cut a little
It's
bit.
crazy because at first when I was watching Devontae Adams in college, really he was doing a lot of jump ball shit. So you couldn't really tell how great of a route runner he really was until this nigga got to play with Aaron Rodgers.
So can somebody tell me who the quarterback was for Devontae Adams at Fresno State?
Derek
It was
Carr,
Derek Carr.
No. Oh, all right.
praise Jesus. Let's go. But give me Justin Blackman.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Give me Michael Crash. I love detail.
All right.
All right, but last one of the night, NFL Hall of Fame edition, edge rusher.
Mhm.
Aaron Donald. My bad.
No,
Edge rusher.
I said Hall of Fame. My bad. All Pro edition.
Okay.
This is easy.
Robert Mathis.
I'm starting
Justin
Mathis for
Houston.
sure. I'm starting Mathis. I'm gonna start
Yeah,
Mathis.
start Mathis, bench Justin Houston. I'm cutting Robert Quinn.
Yep.
No, yo, I'm keeping Robert Quinn.
No,
No, wait, actually, wait, hold up.
He ain't do it long enough, man. Like he
It's-
was insanely productive, and then he just dipped the fuck off. Then
Yeah.
he'll do it again, and then he just ducked the fuck off.
Them two niggas was doing it consistently. Justin Houston is still getting sacks, son.
He's no Tom Bahali, but he's a guy.
Yeah.
He is a guy. I do like Justin Houston.
Penn State legend Tom Bahali.
I
Aren't
don't know
the legends at Penn
more,
State.
yo. Is it wild that I didn't really watch Robert Mathis like that?
Yeah.
He was real good. Once Dwight Freeney left, this nigga just ran that shit.
That's who I was always looking at, Dwight Freeney. Yeah, I was always looking at that nigga. And
Once Freeney left, Mathis was damn sure doing his damn thing.
was Donald Dockett played with them too, right or no? Am I wrong?
No, he was in Arizona.
I know he played in didn't he play in ND too?
I don't remember.
I don't think he was with
But he
Freeney.
wasn't with them. He wasn't okay.
Yeah, I know he was in Arizona for sure. He was in Arizona when Joey Porter was there, I think. Was it Arizona?
What a guy.
The team that they almost won.
Yeah, who they lose to in the Super Bowl? The Steelers?
Yeah. San Antonio Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they beat Green Bay and they made that one nigga drop on his knees. Who was that dropped on their damn knees? Carlos Dansby caught that pick six.
Yeah.
Nigga was McCarthy, wasn't it?
Yep.
Nigga dropped on his knees. Come on, Lord. Relax, nigga. You gonna win the Super Bowl the next year.
Hey, oh man, you never know these things, y'all.
Was that the year Larry Fitzgerald had that crazy ass run after the catch in the playoffs? Was that that year? I think so.
I think so.
Larry Legend.
I think so. Yeah. Then he burned out at like the 3-yard line, and then they had to run that little shovel option jump to him.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "We gonna get you."
I'm gonna get my stats, nigga.
Larry Fitzgerald has a hell of a playoff resume.
Sure do.
Hell of a
Always
resume.
been a really good playoff performer.
I remember the year he fucking killed us. That's when the only reason they won those because Jake Delhomme threw 5 picks. But nigga, we had the best team in the whole fucking conference. The one time Jake Delhomme just chose to throw 5 fucking picks in the game.
That's because he stink.
Yeah.
Then in 2015, where he demolished Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one when he also demolished Green Bay. And the Eagles. He beat
Yeah, he cooked the Eagles.
He's a guy, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Legend, Hall of Famer. Yeah, I think that's a show, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a show. Well, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, supporting and sticking with us. Go ahead, that like, that retweet, that repost, subscribe, share, uh, send it to everybody in your top five. Um,
Top five, top five.
yeah, shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Drew and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Drew that we know. Shout out to him. Shout out to
Drew
Tone.
and Drew. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Tone. Shout out Go Brand Gaming. You know, go check them out. Am I forgetting anybody? Um, shout out Reg Pivot and Lil Bud Gaming. Go check them out.
Mhm.
I
Shout
think
out Eric Kareem.
shout out Eric Kareem. He's a great guy. Oh yeah, shout out my man Bush Rod. What's his
Shout
joint
out
called?
Eric Blunt. You know what I'm saying? We did GBG already.
Eric
Yeah.
Blunt and Proc GBG. What's
Mm-hmm.
Bush Rod joint called? Jordan
The
Rules.
Jordan rules.
Jordan Rules. Check out
Yeah.
his
Don't
podcast.
tap
You know
in
what
with
I'm
my
saying?
man.
Yeah, tap in. It's good hoops talk right there.
He be talking that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see y'all soon. NFL draft
Mm-hmm.
coming up. Tune in for that. Yeah. Stu, go ahead, tell them.
No, I love y'all, man. Everybody be safe out here. Don't do drugs. Don't talk to strangers.
Unless they're buying you alcohol.
Unless
Yeah.
they're buying you drugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs. Jesus.